Good afternoon, parents, teachers, family, and community members. Welcome to the Northwestern High School Class of 2021 graduation. It is an honor to stand here today with unlimited attendance before me and relentless support beside me, especially considering the uncertainty of what this year would bring. On behalf of the entire class of 2021, I would like to thank each and every one of you in attendance today, every single person that each one of us have ever interacted with. You have all stood as role models and influencers in our hearts and our minds. I have to give a special thanks to teachers and parents for getting us here, but I truly thank everyone. My last special thanks on this Memorial Day weekend goes out to all of those who are currently serving, will serve, and who have served our country. Please stand at this time. May we all strive to be as bold as you. Now, I'm not here to inspire you. I will gladly leave that to Morgan and Jacob. But I would like to ignite a desire in each one of us to become who we look up to in this community and never forget where we came from and who raised us. Quoted from Tupac, "I'm not saying I'm going to change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world." Community, please celebrate with us today. Graduates, be proud of how far we have come. God bless. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Northwestern High School Class of 2021 family, friends, and staff. I want to begin by thanking all the fantastic people who have helped us get to where we are today, 13 years in the making. From elementary school teachers, middle school staff, and the mentors that can be found in the halls of Northwestern High School, to the friends and family who have supported us this whole time, both those still with us and those who passed on, our journey would not have been the same without their help and guidance throughout the years. Their guidance has pushed us to become our best during our time with Northwestern, and I know that their support will not stop at the completion of high school. In addition, I also wish to extend a thank you to the squirrel who, in 4th grade, got stuck in the transformer, giving us a much-needed day off. The support was much appreciated. The final few weeks of our senior year seem to have flown by, as we all quickly approach the end of our high school careers, marked with our commencement ceremony here today. The past couple months have been filled with excitement for all of us, as we look forward to our future lives and our plans to enlist, enter the workforce, or head off to university. However, amid all the excitement, I think it's also important to take a step back and remember all that we've done to get to this point. From navigating the new social scene of kindergarten to a hectic final few years of high school, we have all been shaped by the experiences and memories we share together as a graduating class. Don't forget to look back to these moments as we enjoy our high school graduation. Today is a day for celebration with our friends and family. The future will come in its own time, but today marks the final day we can all sit next to each other as the complete class of 2021. However, even as we see the culmination of the past 13 years in receiving our diploma, it is still important that we don't end our lifelong pursuit of learning with high school. This time, however, the world is now our teacher. We have to learn from it in the same way we learned that France has had too many revolutions, commas actually do serve a purpose, and calculators are a godsend. Instead, though, the lessons are a bit different. How to be kind, how to fail, and how to do our own laundry. As we navigate through the future, no matter where it takes us, we can know that high school taught us one indispensable thing that is critically important to our success: how to learn. With this skill, we can be confident in the future as we look forward to the exciting adventures that await us. Nevertheless, even as we look with eagerness towards our future, for some of us, graduation is still bittersweet. As we move forward with our lives, some of us may look back on what made high school unique. The close friendships, extracurricular activities and athletic teams, and entertaining study halls all made the past 4 years unforgettable. While it may be sad as we leave this phase of our lives behind, the fact that we have something to miss speaks to the fond memories we hold of our high school years. Saying goodbye is that much harder when we are saying goodbye to good friends, good memories, and good times. While we can look back on the good things of high school that we're sure to miss, I thought it might be nice to think about some of the things we won't miss and what we can celebrate having overcome. Firstly, asking to use the restroom. I'm extremely glad that we never have to do that again. Sitting in a math classroom, listening to your classmates debate whether the answer is 4 or 7, only to have 42 written on your paper. And back to school commercials, reminding us that summer is coming to a quick end mid-July. If we can overcome those challenges, I'm certain that we're ready for whatever obstacles life throws at us. Combined with the skills we've learned from our time in school and those that we'll continue to learn on whichever path we choose to take, each of us is ready to go out into the world and make something of ourselves. We'll be able to think fondly back on our times at Northwestern and hopefully continue to improve ourselves as individuals. In closing, I would just like to say to all of you, good job, good luck, and goodbye.
Before I start, I would like to thank Morgan for being such a difficult act to follow. I would also like to thank parents and teachers in attendance today. Without you, the all-important supporting cast, the road to graduation would have been much more difficult. Please celebrate with us as we enjoy the creation of our final high school memory. Whenever I was attempting to find the words to say today, I realized that I am no different than any other high school senior graduating. Just because I had the second highest GPA does not make me any more ready to follow the monster that adults call life. To be completely honest, I have no qualifications to give you advice about the future other than I'm really good at, quote, using my resources and in order to show the evaluators what they want to see. Therefore, this speech is as much for you as it is for me. This speech is what I would want you all to hear. I wrote about controlling what I can control. I wrote this speech about self-confidence and a mindset. The first thing needed in life is real, true confidence. True confidence comes from, as Roger Staubach says, hours and days and weeks and years of constant work and dedication. See, confidence has layers. Confidence isn't believing in yourself. Confidence is believing in your ability to go out and be successful because of the work you have put in. Without the work behind the confidence, you go out there and look like a fool. Without work behind confidence, you go out there and you'll fail the test. Without the work behind the confidence, you will go out there and trash the interview. You will go out there with a fake idea of what you can do and fail. So if you truly want to be the best you can be, work when nobody's watching. Prepare diligently, and whenever the time comes to perform, have confidence in your ability to be the best you can be. The second thing I've hinted about is mindset. Mindset and confidence could be seen as the same thing, but with mindset, I'm talking about making the most out of each and every situation. I'm talking about staying positive when the last quarter of your junior year gets basically erased. I'm talking about staying positive when your senior trip gets canceled. I'm talking about waking up every single morning and telling yourself that you are going to get better today. I'm talking about using each and every situation for your benefit. Wade Boggs said it best. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It sparks amazing results. I'm not saying that everything will fix itself with the mindset shift, but I am saying the more you tell yourself that you can do it and the more you see yourself in a positive light, the more you will see yourself succeeding. The mind is a crazy place, the more you feed positive thoughts into it, the more it will pump out positive feelings and positive situations. Now, I couldn't leave today without reminiscing on our time here. Sophomore year, we had to pick an artifact and write an essay about it. Some picked their pets, others picked pictures. I picked a pencil. Then one thing followed another, and I was writing an essay about constants. I wrote about how everything else changed, and there was a skull and a pencil there for us always. Well, fellow seniors, we are leaving this constant. We're leaving this small high school in the middle of a cornfield. As everything else seems to crumble and the monster of life surrounds you, leave here with a mindset that you will be able to attack that monster head on and win. Be like Morgan and win. Don't be a loser getting second place and then giving a speech about it. Congratulations to all of you for completing your 13 years of schooling required by the government. Thank you all for listening today, and I wish you best on whatever path life takes you down.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to be here today and to be able to introduce our guest speaker. Mrs. Wright was a kindergarten teacher to many of us and left a lasting impact on all of our lives. Mrs. Wright.
Thank you, Jimmy. I am so excited to be here. I look out and see faces of people that I had when you were little. I think somebody even asked me the other day at a conference, say, I think you had my grandfather. So, of course, I said, oh, no. I think you must be mistaken. But I have been here a long time. I love being here. And I want to speak to you guys about finding something that you are passionate about. I can honestly say to you, after 51 years, I don't think I ever thought of going to school like going to work. It was something I wanted to do. I got up in the morning, I was happy to do. I cared about what I did. I cared about the people that I spoke with and was with. When I was sick, I missed my family, but I missed this family as well. That was a hard 2 years when I couldn't come in the building or be at school. But I'm going to share with you one word, and I think Jacob hit on that word, and that word is attitude. The whole time I was home, or when I was in the hospital, I kept trying to have an attitude of positivity, of passion, and that's what I'm speaking about today. I would tell you more about myself, but I might give away some of your secrets or some of your secrets. So I won't go over any experiences that I had. I will just mention that your attitude when you go into something and how you handle something is going to make all the difference for you in everything you do, which is why I love kindergarten. Kindergartners approach everything with passion. They color with passion. They cut with passion until it's in little tiny pieces. They do everything with passion. They think they're running faster than fast. Everything is done with passion. I hope you find passion in something. Look for something where you can find that passion. And then take that passion and use it to your advantage. You do know the little things that we taught in kindergarten, like you have to watch for traffic when you go outside. Flush before you wash. Cover your mouth when you sneeze. Share, and share even if you don't have enough. Break it into tinier pieces. If you can't say anything nice about someone, don't say anything. Treat others like you would like to be treated. And when you speak with someone, and Jacob talked about an interview, look at their eyes. A person's eyes tells you everything about them. See happy in their eyes, be happy with them. If there's pain in their eyes, Show them you understand. Be empathetic. Understand their pain if you can. If you can't, just listen. And look for gratitude in everything you have. Life itself, the happiest parts of life, if you folks all think of that, it's not the big things, you guys. It's not going to be the big things. It's going to be the little things. It's going to be the day somebody brought you flowers. It's the day that your wife remembered to bring you your lunch when you forgot it that day at work. It's a hug from a little person. It's a, wow, you look nice today. It's the crashing of the waves. It's a light breeze against your face. It's flowers that you can smell. It's the moon at night. It's not how many hours you put in at work. And you'll have all different kinds of jobs. But it's not how many hours you put into work, it's the quality of work that you put into your hours. It's not how much money you have, it's do you have enough money to make you and your family happy? The more money you make, the more money you spend. Mark my words on that one. You can make a lot of money, you're going to spend a lot of money. So it isn't how much money you make, it's what you do with your money. Do you have enough to make your family happy? Don't stay away from your family so you can bank more dollars. Because in the end, the people that are going to matter are your family, not the dollars in the bank. Find time to be quiet. Absolutely quiet. Listen. Listen to the person speaking to you. Listen to a family member. Listen to nature. Just be quiet and listen. You'll learn so much just by listening. Stop talking. Listen. There's so much to learn from other people. Try to have an open mind. And I know that's sometimes very hard for all of us. But you can't learn with a closed mind. Try to keep your mind open, so even if someone's on this side of the spectrum and you're on this side, you listen. You might actually learn something. Oh, I didn't know that. Listen to what somebody else is saying. Don't judge. Because the minute you start judging, your mind closes. If you're sitting in judgment, you don't hear what that person's saying to you. So try and keep your mind open. Try and keep listening to what they're saying. And people your age, I read a statistic that said you'll change careers probably 6 times in your lifetime. That's a lot of times. But that's okay. Change careers when you're 50 if you want to. But find something you're passionate about. Keep trying. There's a lot of things out there you don't even know about. Don't go into a career because you think you're supposed to. Everybody in my family did, so I should do that. If you're passionate about something else, use that passion to your advantage. Use it to make a living for yourself that you like. So it's 51 years of never going to work a day. Enjoying everything you do. And don't fear change. Change is not a bad thing. Some of you get so set in your ways. Don't fear change. Change brings about good things a lot of times. And I look at you, you all have such serious faces right now, maybe because you're looking at the sun, I don't know, but try not to take life so seriously. Try to look at yourself, try to look at the situation. Situations might appear bad, but there's always some humor in something that you see. Find humor in yourself. I can remember a bunch of kindergartners behind me. I go to get a drink of water and that fountain just let loose and I had spray everywhere. And at first it took me a minute to realize what had actually happened. And I was so quiet for a minute and they were all scared to death to laugh. but they wanted to laugh. Because I was stripping everywhere. And they wanted to laugh hard, but they didn't dare. And as soon as I could laugh, they could laugh. Learn to laugh at yourself. Life is too serious and too short. Find your happy. You know that saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Life is a wonderful, wonderful thing. If you're lonely, if you're homesick, I suggest you find someone to help. Go to a soup kitchen, a food kitchen, a church, an old folks' home. Find someone to help, and suddenly all your thoughts are off yourself and onto the person you're helping. And before you know it, you're not lonely so much anymore. If you're sad, reach out. Don't try and do it yourself. Don't pull within yourself, reach out and find someone to help. And I guess the one word I would leave you with is attitude and passion. Find your passion and use your attitude to your advantage. And I look at faces that I've had in school, and I've seen you walking in the hallways, and I just want to wish you the very best with that passion. Use it and enjoy every second of what you have, because life is short.
Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Layton, members of the faculty and staff, parents, friends, and members of the class of 2021. Graduation from high school is a joyous, special occasion. This year has presented rather challenging obstacles for all of us to overcome. Normalcy was challenged in our everyday lives. These unprecedented circumstances have taken away many things that we hold near and dear. And yet, the class of 2021 has maintained focus on overcoming the adversity and set before us today, as do all of you, which is an amazing sight. Getting to see the bleachers full of people I did not think was going to occur this year, and yet here we are. The class of 2021 is more than ready, willing, and excited to receive their diplomas before moving on to the next part of their journey. I want to extend my gratitude to everyone who has offered support and guidance to these students, not only during these difficult times, but throughout their entire academic careers. Your contributions have played a key role in developing these fine young men and women into the leaders of tomorrow. I also want to thank the members of the class of 2021 for their leadership, persistence, diligence, and their humor. Every class is unique in their own way. This class holds a special place in my heart. These fine students were the last group of students I had the privilege of having in the classroom in 7th grade. To some of them, I probably felt like a pesky fly or a mosquito, following them around. As they've gone throughout their whole high school experience, I've been there, from reminding them to complete their missing assignments, to reminding them to log on to Apex to complete their financial management, to reminding them to just complete their coursework in general, and also reminding them of the appropriate cheers to make at football games and basketball games. Not going to mention any names there, Jimmy. Just be reassured, I will not be following you around to give you reminders after today. Mostly because, as pesky as you may have thought that I have been over the years, you can magnify that a couple fold, and you might realize just how I felt over the past few years. In all seriousness, I have had the honor of being a part of their growth and development, just as they have been a part of my growth and development as an educator. Thank you to the class of 2021, for you have taught me as many lessons as I have taught you. In fact, I learned a lesson just Friday from the class of 2021. Their class prank this year was leaving a bunch of little calling cards hidden throughout the high school that essentially say, "Good luck getting rid of us." They're hidden all over. I've been hunting these down for quite some time, along with other staff members. We collected around 300 of them. Supposedly there's 1,000 of them. So I kind of let the cat out of the bag at senior awards night on Tuesday. I pulled out my stack, showed off how many we had collected, kind of bragging a little bit, very proud of myself. Anyways, I had them sitting on my desk, little honor sitting there on my desk. Well, after Friday's graduation, practice came and went. I had a couple seniors in and out of my office, asking some rather mundane questions here and there. I just assumed they were getting their last chance to come in and soak in the beauty and the chaos of my clutter on my desk. Or maybe they actually realized that they are going to miss me and they wanted to chat just one last time. Of course, it could have also been that they wanted to swipe those calling cards off my desk and redistribute them. Because around lunchtime, I came to the horrifying realization that my rather impressive stack of calling cards had seemed to vanish off my desk. I spent a number of hours collecting these back up, from behind picture frames in the hallway to hanging on bulletin boards to being shoved inside the vending machines. There were even some that were in the copy machine, all over the place. It's going to be really hard hunting them all down, but I'm up to the task. So, lesson learned, never tip off the senior class that you are on to their class prank, even when you think you have it under control. Just don't do it. It is the mission statement of Northwestern Schools to prepare our students today for tomorrow's opportunities. I'm confident that this class is more than prepared for all the opportunities and the challenges that await them in the future. While our learning community will miss them and will be finding those calling cards for quite some time, they are more than ready for what lies ahead of them. We are here to celebrate and recognize the individual and collective accomplishments of the class of 2021. Let's welcome these individuals to the proud community of Northwestern Husky alumni. Dr. Layton, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the 70th graduating class from Northwestern High School, the class of 2021.
Mr. Hafner just convinced me of what I already knew, that you guys are very, very good. I'd like to thank the Northwestern Ruritans for another outstanding flag display here in front of the school and throughout our community and their ongoing efforts of patriotism and support for our servicemen and women. I also want to thank our Northwestern family of employees, our Board of Education, our entire community for supporting all of our students, and especially this graduating class of 2021. I'd like to further express my gratitude for those who have or currently or have served in the military to support our liberties and our freedoms throughout the world and our great nation. We appreciate your sacrifices and your service. And it is just wonderful to see the flag display out here in the wind. It's just magnificent. Graduates, congratulations on your 13 years of studies here at Northwestern. I'm proud to have watched you learn and grow throughout these years, developing into our world's future leaders. I remember the squirrel, Morgan, and I remember a lot of other things. And some of your lives at my level, I've seen you here and there. Some I've seen a lot more than others and had interaction more than others. But I do think about you, and I do watch your progress and your development over these years. You come from a school district of excellence. We have high expectations. A school district that has striven to challenge you through increased rigor. A school district that has provided you strong foundational skills, extraordinary curriculum, and help forge strong relationships. Seeing your varied paths planned beyond graduation in high school, it seems we've fulfilled our mission in preparing you for tomorrow's opportunities, whatever your chosen direction and journey. It's the people who make our district and make any community great. We're a community of love, compassion,
and strong family values. Rely on your family, your friends, your mentors, and your faith as you encounter obstacles, and also to share and celebrate your accomplishments along the way. Just as my own 3 children who are Northwestern graduates, whether you believe it or not, I love you unconditionally, each of you. And I encourage you to stay in touch beyond high school. If I can ever be of help, call on me. Each of you have seen many challenges already. Not only the normal childhood and adolescent challenges that we all face at those ages, but these last 15 months of school closures, masks, quarantines, lockdowns, and so many other restrictions, which have included even the worst, social distancing. You're the doers, you're the achievers, and you're the trendsetters of your generation. You're survivors who have had the diligence to get through this and make the best of it. You've overcome. So you, as class of 2021 graduates, are going to be the innovators, the creators, and the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of a new generation who will lead new ways to prosper and make the world a better place. And your abilities, I have no doubt. Jacob, you're all winners. Keep your positive mindset and be passionate, as Mrs. Wright indicated. Love what you do and do what you love. With that being said, having met all the requirements set forth by the state of Ohio and the Northwestern Board of Education, it is my honor to accept our Northwestern graduating class of 2021. I congratulate for your leadership and your perseverance and your accomplishment. I urge you to set your sights high and strive to achieve your career goals and life aspirations while striving to make the world a better place through serving a greater purpose. Follow your dreams, keep the passion, and continue making all of us proud.
Sierra Rose Hershey. James Benjamin Cook.
Nope, he already gave it. He already gave it. I'm giving it to him.
Riley Ann Stahl. Valerie Beth Imhoff. Morgan Ann McCoy. Jacob Edwin Westover. Maxwell Lee Albright. Hunter Michael Amelot. Riley Marie Amon. Wyatt Cooper Arthur. Kelton Jonathan Baer. Joseph Donald Ballinger. Samantha Nicole Barnett. Mason Scott Barnhouse. Jillian Renee Bune. Eleanor Grace Bond. Cassidy Lynn Brown. Autumn Faith Browning. Gabriel Stephen Buchholz. Macy Christine Carlson. Max Stephen Carlson. Keaton Edward Cassidy. Kirsten Catherine Sherby. Braden Allen Coulter. Colston Charles Cutter. Blaze Alexis Day. Braden Joseph Duvall. Tyler Scott Farner. Zane Ray Fast. Katana K. Fortune. Gerald Robert Fricky III. Chase Roland Fry. Brooke Alexis Freibarger. Juan Pablo Gendron. Trisha Ray Gravy. Gabe Austin Graham. Mitchell Eugene Gray. Zachary Michael Hinton. Colton Thomas Hickson. Emily Rachel Hoff.
This one is yours also.
Austin Brent Horsky. Elizabeth Jo Howman. Halden Hufford John Huber. Rosa Elena Ixcoy Sika. Ryan David Kuhn. Ryan Joseph Leisure. Logan Cody Leiter. Joshua Coda Lenz. Catherine Rose Linder. Ashton Lauren Mackey. Jason Glenn Markley. Cole Charles McClure. Tanner Douglas Meininger. Benjamin Joseph Nichols. Mary Ellen Nixon. Taylor Elizabeth Nixon. Haley Marie O'Laughlin. Jana Renee Hours. Dakota Nicholas Rainsberger. Blake Stephen Ryle. Will Brandon Shad. Caleb Remington Seabolt. Lariah K. Severs. Brianna Nicole Lynn Solanska. Desiree Kiara Marie Smith. Robert Camille Sued. Allison Elaine Spencer. Mason Walter Steele. Betty Rose Stevens. Hayden Thomas Stoller. Nathan Wyatt Stoltz. Liam Allen Sykes. Jacob Kyle Teal. Caleb James Thomas. Tori Lynn Thompson. Megan Victoria Ann Tomechko. Haley Louise Tomsick. Brianna Rain Troyan. Tyler Hayden Vance. Tamer Ann Walton. Craig Robert Weller. Kylie Jordan Weller. Cole Hudson Wharton. Adam Lee White. Noah Dalen White. Maximilian Alexander Madrill. Haley Lynn Wilson. Brooklyn Elise Woodruff. Emma Rose Zamancic.
Hi, I am Riley Stahl, the class treasurer. This year, we were not only able to purchase class gifts for our school, but also for our seniors. Our seniors each received a silver honor cord in hopes of starting the tradition of incorporating honor cords for different clubs and activities into our graduation ceremony. Seniors also received a yard sign, which has been placed in front of the high school for a few days and can be picked up at the conclusion of the ceremony. Meal tickets were also purchased for our scheduled class trip to Cedar Point on Friday, and pizza was provided for after graduation practice that day. For our school, we have purchased an 8x8 media backdrop to be used for college athletic signing days and various other school events as a photo backdrop. 2 rugs have also been purchased to be placed at the main doors of the gymnasium. And lastly, we have purchased cement husky dog statues to be placed around the high school.
Please join me in moving your tassel from right to left. We will now throw our caps on 3. 1, 2, 3.